Hey guys, Sovereign Jane Jenkins here, author of P Policy. It's about setting boundaries and maintaining self-respect, a self-help book to elevate the consciousness of young women and society. So, today I want to talk about why I chose to be conservative and abstinent in this world. And the number one reason is because I actually decided to listen to the men in my life that loved me and cared for me and heed the warnings that they gave me when they gave it, and also see the things that they did so I know to go the opposite direction. Because a lot of times guys end up getting with a girl simply to get her innocence, emotions, her goodies, just to walk away and try to find somebody else, see if it could do better. And my circle, the people that I trusted, my counsel, they made sure that that would not happen to me, because they talked to me early and they let me know without any reservations what the game is, how it can lead you to getting your heart broken, and how it's going to end for you if you do not take caution. Women were created to house emotions, carry burdens, and soothe. And yes, we do all that naturally. However, it is also our job to gatekeep and make sure the person that we choose is going to pour into us and not going to try to play with us after getting their fill and trying to go on to the next person. So I already put into my brain and I plugged into my psyche, don't let nobody play with you. So I don't even invest my emotions on people that play games. My emotions don't even get involved. My emotions only activate when I see that that person is serious and they're constantly consistent. If it's not that, I don't even take anything someone does seriously. I don't do the off and on. I don't do the tag you're it. I don't do the text and wait 24 hours. No, that's not consistency. That's actually, it's almost like gamey. It's definitely gamey. And we live in a microwave society where people think everything can be stuck in the microwave and it's going to come out good. It's not going to have those cold, icy spots. A good relationship needs the oven. You got to take your time, but you got to add some spices, some seasonings. You got to slow cook it, and you got to put that energy into it and put that love into it. That's what a lot of relationships nowadays are missing. And I already reserved myself to not entertaining microwave relationships. We only in the oven over here. So that's why I chose abstinence. It protects you from so many tricks, emotional games, and people who are not serious. They're not even serious about their life. Why would they be serious about yours? I always knew that I was never going to be one of those women to jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. I'm looking for a solid character. I'm looking for somebody that's in it for the long haul. That doesn't mean I'm going to stay if someone does me dirty, and ABU is the AB word. I don't tolerate that. And yes, I include cheating as AB. So I'm one of those people, I know what I want for my life and I know what I see for myself. So therefore, if it's out of alignment for what I see for myself, it's not going to stay. So I'm always going to look for those people who are willing to invest that time, energy, emotions into me and not play games, not do the things that my brothers told me about growing up, or what my father told me about growing up. And I'm also going to look out for the things that my mom told me about, which is other types of the AB word. So I know for me, I am not going to be one of those people that's not going to listen to my parents, because I see the consequences if you do not. I analyze every decision by the consequences that come about because of that decision. Why? Because the consequences are going to be what matters at the end of the day once you learn. Now, the things that I learned growing up, they were not foolproof. Like, I am not one of those people that I can just avoid getting heartbroken at all. Well, I could if I chose not to get in a relationship at all, but I wasn't one of those people. I gave it a try and it did not end well. And I decided to take some time for myself and recalibrate and restructure my life and heal from the insults from the past in order to go into the future and project myself forward, and also not stress about finding someone that may or may not exist, because I found myself. And for me, that was the most important part. And a part of finding myself and loving myself was knowing what I deserved. And I don't feel the need to share my life or share my body with a lot of people. That's not how I was raised, and a lot of my values are self-imposed. Yes, I was taught this by males around me and my mother, but at the end of the day, I make those decisions for myself, and I see the things that they told me to watch out for on a daily basis. So I've always been wise enough to make wise decisions, thank God. So the moral of the story is, you should not be wasting your time with somebody that does not value you. And that was the point of it all. And I'm thankful, grateful, blessed to have those figures in my life, the counsel, to tell me who to and who not to entertain, because it stuck with me for the rest of my life. Does it make me go into my bubble in my cave sometimes and makes me not want to deal with anybody at all? Well, of course, because my bubble is safe and the world is not. So, but at the end of the day, I'm also able to make wise decisions and focus on each person and give them a fair chance if I deem that they are able to match my character. So character is what's going to shine through at the end of the day. It's not about looks. It's not about the glam. It's not about the limelight. It's about the character. Who is the person once the mask falls? Now, some people say that, oh, men cheat. I don't believe it. I've seen men locked up like a vault on Christmas Day, and that no, you cannot, you can't even get, no, I don't believe that, and I'm gonna stick by that statement, and that's what I'm gonna be looking for in a person. Now, is it possible that they can make a mistake? Of course, but it's possible that I can make mistakes too. So I have to also keep that in consideration. So it's so many things that you have to consider when you're choosing to love someone. And is that person worth you risking your heart? Are they worth loving in that way? It's up to you. But ultimately for me, I knew that it was best to remain abstinent throughout that course so I can discern who this person was outside the chemical cocktail that mimics love. Because you also have lust that's in the equation when you're actively having sex. So that's my take on it. Sovereign Jane Jenkins. Check the book out. It's on Amazon, Kindle, and other online platforms. As always, love always.